Welcome to Duo Chat with Brittany and Cynthia, where we talk about drama shows from shows ranging from the 90s to today.
Hi everyone, I'm Brittany.
And I'm Cynthia. And today we have Jaycee with us again today.
Hey guys, thanks for having me back.
Of course.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just kidding.
Well, we always have fun when she's with
Yes,
us.
we do.
Brittany likes to give everyone a hard time.
See, it's not just the show. I give the two of you a hard time too.
You do.
Well, see, it can't just. It's not just the show. But I will. Can I say something?
Yeah.
I love this episode.
Why? I think I have a reason. Or a feeling.
Why? What do you think?
Because of Pacey and Joey's interactions.
Well, it was most of the episode.
Yeah.
Their storyline was definitely A.
I know some parts you really enjoyed.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you guys are telling me you didn't like the episode.
I did enjoy it.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, come on.
It was one of the more exciting ones.
Thank you. Okay. Were you happy I told you to watch this one?
Yes.
Like the ending?
Oh, God.
Mmm.
She still likes him.
I do.
I was surprised he came back.
I didn't know he was coming back.
Neither did I.
I did. It said Oliver Hudson.
Oh, wow. I didn't pay attention to that.
You don't know his name.
I didn't. Now I like him even more. He's got a nice name.
What? What do you mean he's got a nice name?
I like his name.
His real name?
Yeah.
Oliver or Hudson?
Both. It goes together well. I don't know.
I like it.
I do.
Okay, but you said you like his name, and I'm just asking how.
Sounds good.
Really?
You ever hear a name and you're like, that's a good name?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Cynthia gets it.
Yeah.
Do you like the name?
Yeah.
Okay.
A name can make or break it for me.
Yeah.
Serious?
Like when I'm swiping on dating apps.
Oh my God.
I'll be like, oof, can't do
Okay.
that name.
So
Next.
what's a bad name?
I don't want to offend anyone, but
It's not Josh, right?
No, it's Seth. I don't like that name.
It's okay.
It's Seth.
I don't like Seth.
Oh my God.
There's other ones too. I don't like the name like Jarrett.
Jarrett or Jared?
Jarrett.
With a T?
Yeah.
I never heard that.
Well, I've seen it a lot lately.
Really?
There's some names I'm just like, no, can't see it.
Okay, but Oliver and Jaycee, okay. So that goes together. What? I can't believe like the name Eddie though.
And it's not like I like it, but I don't dislike it.
Okay, I have a question. Do you like the name Eddie over Dawson?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is it just because of Dawson or is it because of the name Dawson? Because that also makes or breaks it. Because
it does.
Because if you're trying to like name your kid, you go through all the people in high school you hated, and you're like, nope.
I did that with my pets.
You're like, I don't think so. And you can even do that like actor-wise.
Yeah,
or
you
character.
imagine people you don't like, and you're like, I don't like that name.
Or that was the person played a bitch on TV.
They ruined it.
Yeah. So that's why I just wondered if it was Dawson because of the show or just the name.
I think the name also helped me not like the character. If that makes any sense.
You know what I wonder? Where in the hell they got Pacey from?
That's a strange name I've never heard.
I've now seen people name their kids Pacey because of the show.
Yeah.
But not before the show.
Cynthia, you got to find out for us. Are you?
Yeah, you're our little expert over there when we want information.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can see why they're both popular names now.
Well, yeah,
but not then.
Mm-mm.
It's weird, isn't it?
I think so.
Okay, so that's the thing. The creator was creative on those names, and that's it.
Oh, they were.
There's a question exactly about this, about Pacey's name. And it says here on fandom.com that the creator, Kevin Williamson, named the character after a real life friend.
Oh.
And quote unquote, he said, Pacey came from a friend of a friend named Pacey, and I never met anyone with that name and thought it was a cool name.
That's cool.
Well, then that must have been the only Pacey in the world at the time.
That's very interesting.
Okay. What about the name Dawson? Dawson.
I know a girl with a dog named Dawson.
Oh my god.
Y'all know her too.
So the showrunner again stated that he grew up near to a place called Dawson Creek. And that is where the name of the show comes from.
Oh, so there was nothing creative about the title.
And that is creative.
No, it's not.
Continuing on.
He went past a creek that was called Dawson's
He
grew up near a place. But also, he said that he started talking about growing up in North Carolina on a creek with my video camera filming movies in the backyard and wishing to be Steven Spielberg. So he basically is Dawson.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, but the thing is, why is it in a different state than North Carolina? If he wanted it to be.
I thought it is North Carolina.
They film in North Carolina, but the show is based in... Cynthia, go ahead! This ought to be good.
Near the state of Massachusetts. That state?
Massachusetts.
Yes, that one.
There we go.
Anyway, so that's where it is, the show. But it's filmed in Wilmington. And I don't get it. And I don't get it. Like, why can't you just say it's North Carolina?
Doesn't make sense.
It can be Cape Side, North Carolina. Because there's no such thing as Cape Side.
I don't know. It doesn't really... Does it sound right? Like, together? Like, Cape Side and the state? I don't know.
But I'm just saying, it's filmed in North Carolina.
I don't know.
Should I also ask Google that question? Why it's based in that place?
Probably.
I wonder if it has something to do with, like, it was cheaper there.
Could be. The place that they had more, like, a better setup area from. More locations to use.
Could you imagine things being filmed in Michigan?
I don't know.
You know what I want? I want one TV show, like a teen drama.
Filmed here?
Well, it doesn't have to be filmed here, but where it's filmed, quote, in a state that has winter weather. When I say winter, I really do mean snow, people. I don't mean your California weather.
Oh, real snow.
Because have you ever noticed on teen dramas, it's always
cutesy.
It's always pretty, and it's like we weren't raised with pretty. We weren't
messy.
And we were only
dangerous.
Raised. Well, and think what they're always able to go to the beach on any teen show, and it's like, how can you go to the beach? We could only go to the beach when it was summertime.
Yeah,
because
a couple months out the year.
Yeah, I'm like, try growing up like we did. But for like us, there's no realistic show that shows winter.
No.
So I would love for somebody to try to create a show.
That would be cool.
Yes, create a show, people, that is based. It doesn't even have to be Michigan, because there's other... What? Isn't Minnesota cold, too?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of cold states.
Yeah, like especially near us.
But, like, North Dakota.
Have you been there?
No.
Yes, I can't find
it. I love how you're guessing. You picked North Carolina. Why would you pick North Carolina or North Dakota and you haven't even been?
Because if you think about the geography, the location of the state.
Okay.
It's by Canada.
Just don't pick Ohio.
No. Who would pick... Ohio.
Well, because
who would pick Ohio?
Sister that was based in Detroit.
Well, yeah,
and they didn't show any beach scenes until they went to Hawaii.
I know, but weren't they mostly inside?
Yeah, but
Well, that's what they are in Michigan.
No, you
Inside
can
in the
still,
cold?
yeah, but did they go sledding and we
Probably.
still could do fun things in Michigan.
I don't know. I didn't.
You never went sledding?
No, I can't walk in the snow.
Yeah, you sit and someone just pushes you down.
How do you get up the hill?
I walk up.
Yeah, I can't walk up a hill.
No, but you've never, okay, have you ever went snowmobiling?
No.
No.
Oh my god!
Some of us aren't blessed with that.
Yeah, and I don't like the cold anyway, so.
Oh my god, you guys are missing out!
I
You guys
do
are
want to go
killing me.
snowmobiling.
You guys are killing me over here. What?
Naturally, I just like warmer weather, so.
Me
And
too.
yet, you're in Michigan?
Well, my
Family.
grandparents just live here, so. I don't know why, but maybe because there's no hurricanes and tornadoes and all that.
What's Ohio? What are they called?
What do you mean?
Or Michigan?
Ohioans?
Yeah, or Michiganders.
I don't know.
Google it.
She said,
Why do you want to know? Now I want to know.
Why Ohio?
Well, because they're rivals. I'm just saying.
We're drifting so far apart from the show.
Yeah, we are. Ohio.
Ohioan? I don't know.
Ohio? Is that what you said?
I wanted to say Ohioans or something. But now I'm just thinking of Hawaii.
Yep.
Because the Hawaiians.
It is Ohioans.
It is.
Mhm.
Ohioans.
I got it!
Ohioans.
Can I just say it? I'm so happy we're Michiganders.
No, I
But
want to
they-
know what every state's called.
But they also call them
Floridians.
South Buckeyes after the nut of the Buckeye tree there,
Yeah, see.
I guess. But, yeah. So,
That's why you don't want to be a Buckeye.
we didn't even introduce the episode yet, Brittany.
Now I'm going to be thinking about every single state.
Oh my god.
There was a TikTok of someone going through all that.
What's Utah?
Well, there's kind of
Italians.
but probably, I don't know.
Utah.
Wyoming.
I was just gonna say that one.
Wyomingers?
I don't know, but we probably shouldn't look up every single state.
We shouldn't, because we're going to be on it forever. Okay, next.
Alright.
Yeah, so this episode.
Alright, so this is season 6, episode 17, you guys. We are almost through the show.
Mhm.
Oh, thank God. What? Alright, the title is Sex and Violence. I have no idea where they got that from. Air date April 2nd, 2003. I wasn't even 10.
So
Alright.
it wasn't an April Fool's joke. I just missed.
Alright, the synopsis is
Joey agrees to be Pacey's temporary secretary, but they both have second thoughts when their mutual jealousy leads to disaster. Meanwhile, in LA, Dawson sells his idea for a coming-of-age movie, but when the studio heads, Heather and Larry, want to change the movie into a scene sex film, Dawson must decide if he should take the deal or stick with his original concept. Also, Jen and C.J. have problems with intimacy.
whatever you do, do not stick with your original concept because you've done the dang movie 10 million times.
CJ, it's kind of like Jaycee. Okay.
Oh, you got a crush on him too?
No.
And we still haven't found out what it even stands for.
No.
CJ.
You know what I mean.
Yes.
People always ask me, what does your name stand for? I'm like, that's literally my name, is Jaycee.
Well, yeah, but yours isn't spelled J.
Right.
It's not 2 letters.
I have to spell it out for him because most people think it is.
Right.
2 letters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys. Yes. It opens with my favorite couple.
Oh, of course it does. I mean, it's a good episode.
Oh, is
I
it?
enjoyed Joey in it. It was funny.
I enjoyed Joey. I enjoyed both.
Joey was better.
Oh my god.
Sorry, taking a drink of my drink.
Whatever. Okay, but apparently he bought Joey dinner.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it opens. He said, yeah. Okay, but how did you like that when he said, I got to spend my money on something, and then he goes, like he just got himself in a hole there.
Someone.
I was like, okay, You gotta get out of that hole. And then she said, why do you think I'm with you?
Free dinner. Free food is free food, I mean.
But did you hear, though? Joey said, you must be serious about me. Of course he is.
He always has been.
Yes, and
He's
always will
respected Joey.
And he always will be. That's why it's annoying.
that they're not together.
Okay, but the thing is, in this episode, I'm just questioning. Are they freaking together? Are they not? Like, I can't with these
They
two.
act like it.
Like, through the whole episode, it's jealousy as if they were together.
Yeah.
But yet, they're not together?
Yeah, because Pacey kept calling her his friend. At least twice to somebody, so.
But, yeah, I just don't get it. Because then they're acting, though, like they're together.
That would upset me if I was her and my friend.
Even at the beginning, they're just being so cute and loving that it's like...
It seemed official.
Yeah, like the last episode when he got back from visiting his dad, like you remember because she said she left the voicemail saying we need to talk about this,
right?
And then you would think that it would come back to them being together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. I don't get why they're messing with us. That's what I want to know.
That's how it goes. I don't know, something to keep us watching.
This is the only thing keeping us watching.
That's why.
Well, that's not my fault that they made the rest of them boring.
And then you can kind of tell this is kind of new for them again because when they went in to go in for a kiss, they couldn't like really find the right position. So
Cynthia.
What? I just thought that I never saw that before. So
2 episodes ago, they kissed a few different times.
I know. I'm just saying.
Their lips matched perfectly. They had no problems. Of course, you noticed
that, Brittany.
She just said that they couldn't. It didn't fit. And I'm just telling you that 2 episodes ago they did.
You're right.
Just not this one, yeah. But
it's out of order then.
Yeah, it was cute how Pacey then settled for kissing her cheek. So
yeah.
And then when they said goodnight, he kissed her hand. That was sweet.
He's a gentleman. I'll give him that.
Oh my god. Jaycee is so mean. About my boyfriend.
How was that mean?
She's being mean about my boyfriend. Because you didn't see her face, okay?
Oh, he's a gentleman.
I was in my notes.
Because she makes the face that she's being sarcastic when she says he's a gentleman.
Well, he was that time. He was.
That time! Do you see what she's doing?
Not always. I mean,
did you want to put down the board, Brittany? Or
rudeness or negativity?
Jaycee's about to become the winner of it.
Yeah, she put one for my name during the recording on Zoom.
Yeah, I forgot. I don't even know what you said, but you got it.
Okay, and then we go, after the theme song, we go to Jen's room, where C.J. is in her bed the next morning. She brings him coffee.
Did you hear him, though? We haven't had sex in a week, Jen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like him.
Jen seems happy, too, so, like...
Yeah, but he's being a little pushy.
Yeah.
Like, we need to apparently have sex every day. Like, that's in his head.
Guys are a little horn dog.
Yeah, he even showed her the kind of, like, how many were in here when I bought them, how many are in there now.
Yeah, and she said 12 or something. He goes, yep, and there's still 12. And it's like, oh my god.
He's sexually frustrated.
But also, they live with Grams.
Yeah. Oh, she does, yeah, Jen.
That would be awkward.
But he's always there.
Could you imagine?
Well, he even said...
We don't know where he lives.
Well, he even said it's hard. He brought it up of trying to have sex around, like, whenever Grams isn't there. Like,
right.
It's just... No.
That would be... Well, I've been in similar situations, but...
But, like, Grams is very close... Or Jen is very close to Grams. So I think she tries to respect her.
Yeah, over the years they've gotten so close that they have mutual respect for each other, and so I think that's nice.
And I think that's why Jen might not want to, because
it's under Graham's
roof. Yeah, and they're not married, so no.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, wherever CJ lives, all they do it there.
He probably don't have a house.
Okay, his apartment.
He probably don't have an apartment.
And then the part when Jen said that they can be intimate in other ways.
Yeah.
And he's blushing, and then she, went in to snuggle with him.
And he goes,
God.
And he's like,
this?
This is what you meant?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, what did you think I meant? But he didn't answer. He said nothing, but...
Oh my God, I think we all knew what he meant.
Oh, yeah, we did. Little nasty over there.
And then Joey shows up.
Oh, but did you hear,
what?
Jen, though, that her sex drive isn't like his?
Oh, my guys, yeah.
Yeah. Well, especially his, though. Like,
Yeah.
when she's, I was like, oh, yeah.
And then Joey shows up at Pacey's workplace to give him an office warming gift.
Okay,
So that's
Joey
something-
was cute.
But that's what my girlfriend does.
This is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Did she ever do that to Dawson? No. So
She didn't love Dawson like that.
okay. Remember, Dawson fans, I did not say it. Jaycee said it.
It's true. Am I wrong?
No.
Okay. Well, y'all know how I feel. But yes, I mean, how did you like that when she went over to visit him?
It was cute.
They're spending a lot of time together. That's all I know.
I'm like, are they back together? Yeah.
I know, it's so hard. But did you hear her though? Joey goes, "What makes you so busy that you need an assistant?" And he goes, "I don't know." But like he just tries to like lay low because he's afraid of his assistant.
Why is he though? He's not bossy. That's why.
Well, yeah, and she is.
Yes.
So I think that's why he's afraid of her. Because he doesn't know how to like be the boss because he's too nice. But then Rich,
Ugh.
he was like, "Who's the looker?" to Joey. Or
Rich
about
is
Joey.
so gross.
I know it. He was grossing me out this episode.
It pissed me off that he fired that other secretary.
Well, yeah, because then Pacey's like, why was my secretary, like, why'd you fire her?
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, because she kicked me out of your office. And he said, doesn't that deserve a raise?
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
Yep.
And then he said that he didn't like her attitude or the cut of her jib.
And then
What does that mean?
Something about the mouth. Wasn't specific or something.
Oh, like her jawline?
Something like that. But yeah, but either way, Joey, pointed that out, like, firing someone for the way they look is discrimination, and that's she HR. And then that's when
he called her Johnny.
Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Johnny, I'm like, what?
To be a dick.
Yeah, so by that point, Pacey had already called Joey his friend twice. Once to Marcy and now to Rich.
Maybe he's trying to make a point or something. Or hint at wanting something more.
Yeah, so Rich ends up kind of setting up Joey with being a new secretary for the next 2 weeks without her really even
It's good pay.
When Pacey said $600, I was like, what? I'm like, where do I sign up?
Yeah.
I'm like, I get to be Pacey's secretary? Where do I sign up for $600?
This was 21 years ago.
Yes.
So imagine how much it would be now. Yeah.
Holy cow, you should Google that.
$600 back in the day.
That's crazy.
I know, it's probably, 1,000 now? At least.
Maybe more.
That is nuts. A week. That means in a whole month you can make $4,000. Well, if it's 1,000 a week nowadays, I meant. Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, nowadays I was doing the math with 600. I'm like, Brittany, your math is not mathing.
So yeah, that would be a little over $1,000 today.
Oh wow!
Sign me up.
Right? I'll take it.
Where's that job at? I need it.
I know.
Seriously. Well, I'll sign up.
Yeah.
You guys need 3 secretaries? We're here.
Yep, we got this job covered.
Oh, yeah. For 1,000 a week?
I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, and she even goes, $600? And he's kind of like, why? Is that a lot?
Like, this pocket change for him.
But did he not remember how much he made as a cook?
I guess he forgot that quick.
Yeah, he really forgot that he was at the bottom. He was the dishwasher.
He's been throwing money around like it's enough.
You're buying all these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I was like, dang, $600.
But Brittany, I bet you like the part where Pacey asks if she would be comfortable with the boss-secretary power relationship, and she says that they know who the boss is between them. While she was fixing his tie.
Okay, you gotta admit, that was such a cute scene. Her fixing his tie. And then their looks that they give each other, it's like, oh my god.
They are adorable.
You can't help but watch these two. This is what I don't get about the Dawson's fans. How can you not love these two? You know what I mean?
Because they're Dawson fans.
But Dawson and Joey did not have this chemistry. All the looks that these two are giving each other.
Could you imagine that?
Like,
no.
Like, they give you such feels when you're watching. You're like, oh, look at that look. Ooh, look, like, you know what they're thinking. And it's like, and I didn't feel that with Dawson and Joey. It was like definitely like a script, like read it off the paper. Mm-hmm. Where this is, they don't need a script. They can just go by their feelings, and we could watch that. Which I feel like is basically what we're doing, just watching their own feelings.
Oh yeah.
And then Dawson is giving his pitch to Heather in her office.
Oh yeah, and she says to change it up. But when he is telling his story, it's his story with Joey.
His story is
he's
boring.
done it, but he's done the story. It's time to cut the cord. You've done it. It doesn't work. So bye-bye.
He's stuck in the past.
Well, and then she said, well, you're going to have to put a sex scene in for, Larry.
Yeah.
And he was like, basically, no. And it's
then why would I do that? I also do find it weird that, like, they want to put sex scenes and nudity in a teen show. Like, you're portraying teenagers. It's weird.
Yeah, but that happens.
I know, like every teen
It
drama.
does. And I was just like, this is strange. That's supposed to be a kid.
Well, yeah, I mean, it happens on every teen drama.
Yeah. It's like,
except for this one.
Well, yeah.
This is the
I know
one.
they're not kids in real life, but we're supposed to be believing they're a kid. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's odd to me.
Yeah, I think the worst one that I know of would be probably Euphoria.
Yeah, that one does it a lot. Mm-hmm. I like the show, though. I really like this show.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. There's some sick people.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing to, like, start acting like you're going to take the clothes off, but it's like, all right, I don't need
showing
to see.
It.
Yeah, it's like, I don't need to see exactly what's under there.
Leave
something
to the imagination.
Yeah. Like, and it's also easier for a guy to take his shirt off than it is for a girl to.
Right.
Sorry, but it is. Like, call me whatever you want to call me, I'm being sexist, but
it's true.
It is. Because guys, when you're going swimming, guys are the ones taking their shirt off all the time. It's like,
yeah.
Or if they're working out.
Right.
Guys just do it. Yes. Like,
girls. Double standard, Brittany. You're not being sexist, no.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It just is. Like, we have more to cover up than they do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No one's looking at both of their,
right.
parts. Like, hello. So, they only got to cover one thing. Like,
yeah.
So, yeah, I just don't like it. Because teen dramas, they do that. It's like, the girl needs to be in a bikini. The girl needs to be in a tank top. Why?
Yeah.
Like, put the guy in, shirtless. Let's see that. I mean, how many times do we see Dawson and Pacey without a shirt?
0.
No, we did see Pacey.
Oh, we did, actually. Yeah, you're right.
Jaycee said we did.
When was that?
When him and Joey. Because she took his shirt off, and he was about to take hers, and then they cut it.
I was thinking up like the beach or something.
I do think that was the most respect on a teen drama I have seen. Because they made Pacey to take his shirt off, but not Joey.
And then they didn't show the scene.
Because I don't know, it wasn't like he lifted her shirt just
a little bit.
And that was it.
Yep.
And it was like her belly or something. Like, it was, or her back. It wasn't even anything, so it was good. And I feel like that, I mean, if you want to be safe on a teen show, this will probably be your only chance of being safe. I'm sorry, but when you think of all the other teen ones,
Yeah.
Do you want to be shirtless like the rest of the girls? No. Like, this was the only one they actually cared about the kids on set, I feel like.
No, you're right.
Because we didn't really see. And we didn't even get to see the guys shirtless. Come on now. I mean, give me something to look forward to, but didn't even get that.
Nope.
Yeah, see? But no, it is easier for the guys. So how about we watch that? But see, the problem is it's those sick producers that don't want to watch the guys shirtless.
Right.
They want to watch the girls
It's usually
shirtless.
men running the show.
Especially this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so then Dawson then has to change his story. Or his movie.
It's funny when he starts pitching it.
Oh, yeah. Because right away, Larry was like all impressed with him.
Yeah.
And Dawson's like, I'd like to direct this. And then Larry goes, slow down, Junior.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
But in Heather's office before that, Heather said that if Dawson had, would throw in a stripper, a three-way, or an affair with a teacher.
I know.
They had to bring the teacher up.
Yeah, so
I
this
was
is funny,
like,
because again, this is the third time now that's kind of poked fun at its own plot lines.
And at Pacey.
When
its
he
own writing.
did throw in a stripper, though, and the guy was like, oh, a stripper by day, or stripper by night, student by day, thought he was going to start talking about Eve or something.
Oh, and
or was that a throwback to Eve?
I think it was probably throwback. Mm-hmm. Well, I think the whole stripper part was.
Yeah.
And then what was the first one you said? Because it was the teacher, the stripper, and what was that one?
Three-way.
Who did they do a three-way?
Who did a three-way?
Or was it just like the triangle relationship?
I don't know.
And I guess you could act like they all slept with each other.
Yeah.
That could be the three-way.
I know, because I was questioning it too. I'm like,
I think that would make sense.
Yeah.
And
that's what people watch, because you're on different teams.
Mm-hmm. And then at the call center, CJ goes to answer a call, but Jen beats him to it. And then she starts basically saying about her problems with her boyfriend, CJ, to the caller.
Yeah. Oh, Dawson, though. Did you hear him say it's an epic love story?
I was so epic about it.
I was like, it's you and Joey. There's no epic love story there. Dumbo.
That was boring.
You're both too boring for each other.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't like Jen bringing her own relationship.
I feel like maybe...
Part of it.
Maybe she made that up as the story.
No, he said it was real. Like...
Yeah, because the phone rang, so she was talking to somebody.
Well, yeah, but I feel like maybe it wasn't an actual story she related to. Maybe she just...
No, he said, I don't like you talking about our business on the phone.
Well, but I think maybe he thought it was how she felt, but she just made it up.
No, that's how
to relate to the person on the call.
Oh no, I think she was making a dig at him.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I don't know.
I do because her face. She was sitting there like this, like looking at him too, like, and my boyfriend does this, and it's like, and he's going, I'm done.
But afterwards, when she tried to make him feel better about it, I don't know. Yeah, I thought maybe she was just making a story up. But
I didn't take it that way, just because of the way she was like looking at him and how
she was, yeah.
And then the next scene is where Pacey walks into work and sees Joey surrounded by all his coworkers.
They are.
Oh my God! Though it was so funny because Pacey was like, "Oh, Joey," because when they're like, "Oh, nice going," you did a good job, man, and he's, "Oh, Joey," and it's like, oh my God, Pacey. Why aren't you together? I can't.
You love all their interactions so much. It's cute.
Yes. Well, that was funny how Joey even acted like nothing was out of the normal with this. With them surrounding her like that.
She probably wanted to get a reaction out of Pacey.
Right. He was jealous.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he said, my secretary.
Oh my God. I know. She's my secretary. And Joey goes, what? Yeah. Oh my God, but how did you like when that one guy was like, oh, do you need help? And he goes like that, and she falls to the ground, kind of. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. It was funny, but I wouldn't want all those little creeps around me. I'd be like, Pacey, get me out of here.
I don't know.
Jaycee. Oh yeah, you want a rich man.
If
That's
you,
right.
yeah,
Okay, but if you have Pacey, what do you need in some? You would rather have those little.
if I'm trying to make them jealous,
I know,
I'd be okay with
but
it.
if you're Joey and you can have them at any time, there's no restriction.
She's trying to get them though.
But I don't really know if she was. I think she was just playing nice and just sitting
I
there.
don't know.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised she was acting so nonchalant about it.
Yeah, I feel like she was just sitting there like, oh, you guys want to help me? I didn't feel like she was trying to make him jealous. He just was.
I thought she was. I don't know. Maybe not.
I would just feel claustrophobic with all this money.
I know.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
it would be a lot.
Space. It's like one thing if like somebody wants to help you, but I'd be like, he's helping me.
It would be awkward.
Yeah, I mean they're all in her face, and I'd be like, get away from me. I don't even know you. I don't even know you people, and your faces are just all around. That's just what I mean. I'd be like looking at Pacey, like, get me out of here. What? You wouldn't?
No, I mean,
you don't even know these people.
It would be. No, it would be awkward.
And you know they're pigs. Like, what if they accidentally touch you?
Ew, I'd be throwing
You're already
hands.
thinking of it. You're already thinking
I'd be throwing hands.
And then Pacey and Joey did have a cute scene with the Newton's cradle that she bought him for his warming gift.
What the heck was that?
It's the Newton's cradle. You never saw one of those before?
A what?
Showing
the gift she got him.
The vase that swing.
Oh, that's what those are called.
I know. I didn't even know either. I was like,
they're cool. Yeah.
You think they're cool?
Yeah.
Like, you would buy that.
I would put it on a desk. Why not?
I did think
it's like
it
a
was
fidget thing.
I did think it was funny that she called it a pointless gift. Like,
it is.
She felt like he needed a pointless gift on his desk.
Yeah, just because he's a true professional now and he should have one in his office. I thought that was thoughtful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When he looks at it, he'll think of her.
But then when he mentions that she didn't make coffee the first thing this morning.
Oh, yeah. You were a chef. You can make it yourself. Oh, my God.
But that's what an assistant's for.
Yeah.
No, I'm with Joey.
When she's getting paid $600 a week.
Go make it yourself.
No, when she's getting paid $600 a week, she can make some coffee.
Oh,
okay.
So if you were my assistant, you would make me coffee.
If that was my job, yeah.
That's not your... But... That's personal. Like,
that's his secretary.
Oh my God. Pacey, listen. No.
It is. She works for him to help
I'm with
him.
her. Make it yourself.
No. Then what are you getting paid for if you're not helping
for actually working, doing the job.
That is helping with the job.
How is it? Go get your goddamn coffee by yourself.
Because there's guests that come in and they bring refreshments to them, right? Like Joey does later on. That's what the secretary or assistant does.
Yeah, I think she should get coffee for guests, but not like for him personally.
Exactly.
She could put a pot on. She doesn't need to make the coffee, his cup for him, but she could put a pot on. I agree. That's part of the opening procedure. Put a pot of coffee on. You know? Alex?
No.
Yes.
Here's the thing. Yourself.
If that's in the job description,
I'm sure it's not.
It is. If you're the boss, you can put in the description whatever you want.
I'm sure it's not in the job description to make coffee.
Look at who the boss is. What's his name? Rich. I'm sure it's in there.
Yes, but like you said, she's not Rich's assistant.
But Pacey, if he expects that of his assistant...
But then he should have it in his contract, and it's
I'm
not.
sure. Joey's a temporary. She didn't sign no dang contract.
Listen, he's trying to boss her around, but do you remember his old secretary? He couldn't even speak one word to because he was so afraid of her.
She probably made him coffee, too.
I bet she didn't.
I bet you she did.
I bet she didn't.
Because that's what a good one does, a good assistant.
Cynthia, do you think his old secretary made him coffee?
I don't know. Cause
if he expected it.
No.
She told him to not patronize her.
Thank you.
But if he expected coffee to be made,
he expects it out of Joey. He expects it out of Joey. He doesn't expect it out of a random person he doesn't know.
Then what else does she do for him?
Her actual job.
That is a part of your job.
Answering the phone, paperwork. Really?
Yeah.
You've never been an assistant.
I worked in an office.
And so what'd you do? Because apparently all you do is make coffee.
I've made coffee.
No, see, go get it yourself.
If I'm paid to make coffee, I'm gonna make some damn coffee.
Okay, what if you're making coffee and then it's, where are you? I need something. What are you going to do?
Coffee takes 2 seconds to make.
Doesn't matter. You were supposed to be here 5 seconds ago.
You throw the filter in, throw some scoops in.
You were supposed to be here 5 seconds ago. What are you going to do?
I stopped making the coffee.
Okay, but now I want my coffee. Finish. But now I want my coffee.
Or you make it before the boss gets there.
It's your first day. You're trying to learn.
Coffee's easy. Joey wasn't trying to learn. She was doing her own thing.
And I'm sure she knows anyhow from working at 2 restaurants. So
yeah, she knows how to make. She knows how. Here's the thing with Joey. She knows how to make coffee. Breakfast. She just doesn't want to for Pacey.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I do feel like if it was any other boss, she would have done it. But it was Pacey.
Yeah.
She again.
Oh yeah.
She thinks
she doesn't respect Pacey.
No,
as a boss.
She thinks she's the boss.
She is. Her and Pacey as a couple.
They're not a couple.
Yeah, that's exactly what she just said.
But they're acting like a couple.
So this is what I mean. Is they're so I can't. Like, are they together?
Yeah, it's keeping us guessing.
No, it's just frustrating.
It is.
And then Rich walked in and, asked Pacey, is he sure he needs a replacement? But then Pacey points out she's another job.
Oh, no. She's unavailable, Rich.
Yep. He said, most importantly, she's unavailable.
What do you mean she's unavailable?
And he even, points at him to make sure that he's, serious.
Yeah. But what does he mean she's
unavailable? His.
Yeah.
That's what he means, Brittany.
I know, but...
Claiming her.
Claiming her.
He said, that's mine. Get your own meat, you dog.
Oh my god.
Because Rich is a dog.
Or a pig in this case.
Yeah, a pig.
as Joey calls it. Oh my god.
And then again, Pacey said that, with working with her, says that it's awkward because she's his friend.
Friend.
When it comes to telling her what to do.
But
yeah, so this is 3 times now that he's
obsessed with the word friend.
He wants more.
Well, of course, he's always wanted more.
But I just don't know why he's telling people that she's his friend.
Maybe he's hinting at he does want more.
But well, he's also hinting at people to keep their little paws off of her too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is.
So, as in, no one's gonna get her but me. So, he's also putting that out in the universe.
And then Rich just mentions that there's a reporter coming by later.
Not a hot reporter.
Oh my god.
And then Joey walks into the office and, talks to Pacey about that. And he's like, are you eavesdropping? But it's kind of hard not to.
She's right there. Yeah, right out there.
Mm-hmm.
You would just hear it.
And then outside the calling center, that's when Jen and C.J. get into about the call. And it was funny because Jen said, I don't know what C.J. stands for, but maybe the C stands for crabby.
What's the J stand for? But I mean, she was well, then I don't know who brought it up. Problems in the bedroom.
That was CJ that brought it up first.
Yeah.
She said she wasn't aware that they had problems, but she was kind of venting about it
on the radio.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the phone, whatever. And they had the little argument in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does she mean there was no problems that she was unaware of?
Right. Don't make sense.
As soon as he said we haven't had sex in a week, there's your problem.
Exactly.
For him. So
because Jen, tells CJ, well, if there was a girl calling you about her boyfriend wanting to pressure her about sex, you would put on your best, Mr. Drew. I'm not sure what that's about, and to tell her not to stand for it, But now when it comes to his own relationship, it's different, apparently.
Yeah.
And he says that, if what she said about her past is true, he doesn't understand why the creeps and the scumbags who treat her poorly get the benefit of her sex drive, whereas the guys like him who treat her well, they get ridiculed for wanting to have sex with her. And then that's when Jen says that's the nicest way anybody's ever called her a slut before. So
when he was talking, I was like, "Shut up, CJ."
I was like, that's the kind of thing like the guys that would say like, "I'm a nice guy,"
but you're not really.
Yeah, I hate that.
So like if you have to say you're a nice guy,
you're not a nice guy.
Because what are you gonna say that the word something after that's
right?
That doesn't make you the nice guy.
Yeah, so CJ says not what it means, but she just keeps walking. He lets her go.
Oh, CJ.
And then this is when it's...
So do you think the reason why she doesn't want to sleep with him all the time is because she likes him?
I think so.
Because think about Charlie. She didn't know him, but she was always sleeping with him.
She wants him to respect her more.
And Dawson, she did the same thing. She didn't just sleep with him all the time. She got to know him. Yeah. So do you think it's... And I think same thing with Henry. They got to know each other before. So is it just because she likes him?
I think it is.
So, yeah. Because otherwise she would be in bed.
Oh, yeah.
And then Heather...
Well, and it's kind of weird when she says she doesn't like sex because they've kind of always made her character the one that loves
about
sex.
It. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just kind of weird. I'm like, I mean, I do agree with like that point, And I do feel like from a man's point of view, it's hard to watch that the person you like have sleep with other people.
But not you. Yeah.
It's like, then what's wrong with me? And if you really like me, well, why don't you? So I get that point, but it was a way to call
I can see why Jen would, she wants him to stick around, so she's gonna, put up more boundaries.
But she should talk to him about that, not just... Not saying
she might not even realize she's being that way.
Well, she must not, because she just keeps on going.
Yeah, she probably doesn't.
Yeah, and strangers on the phone.
But remember, she was pulling Dawson away when he wasn't doing much.
Yeah.
So she just pulls people away, I guess. That's just her thing. I guess isn't it? Didn't she test Dawson to see if he was going to stick around? He said, "You can try to push me away all you want, but I'm going to still be here."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably what she does. And if CJ, if CJ stays, then he's the one.
Yeah. If not,
maybe she just has trust issues.
Well, clearly, after her life and all of her exes, yeah,
and her parents,
yeah. I mean, the only one that really loved her was Graham's.
Yeah.
So, and no, boy ever really truly took time to love her because they all just left, or they cheated on her, or liked or had feelings for someone else.
Yep.
So that's all she's ever had, which is so sad because I like Jen.
I do too. She's a nice girl.
Did you know this was the 3rd episode that Jack McPhee was not in?
There was a phone call from him.
Huh?
During the interview.
Oh yeah, he called Pacey.
Yeah, that's all.
But we never found out what it was about.
We didn't hear his voice.
No, but they mentioned him.
Yeah.
But really, was that Jack on the phone?
It should have been, yeah.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been Emma because
she was trying to
interrupt.
Oh yeah.
But at least he was mentioned. But she might have made it up.
She I feel like she made it up
because she knew that the interview was going on, so that was the perfect time to. Yeah.
I could see that.
But
it's funny how she called him his roomie.
Yeah, but think about it. They filmed for 8 days for one episode.
What?
They do.
Is it that long?
8 days.
Wow.
Well, all the drama shows do.
Okay, yeah.
Not comedy.
Yeah, the comedy is like 5 days, I think.
Yeah, but it's 8 days, so that's a week and a half.
Yeah.
So that's over 3 weeks, obviously. That Jack got to be on vacation, clearly. It's man, what would you do if you had all these days off? I'm like, dang.
That's a lot.
And then it would be weird to come back. Be like, oh, I'm getting called back finally.
Yeah.
And then Heather and Dawson walk into Larry's office to talk about the movie.
Oh, boy.
Oh my God! Did you hear him?
Yeah, giving too much information.
No, he said, "You're my hero, kid."
Yeah, that. Just because he slept with Natasha.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but so Dawson was like, "Yeah, so you watched her in the movie and stuff," and he goes, "Her performance was mediocre. She's just like hot and stuff," and it's like,
it's pretty true.
but he didn't have to put it that way. Like even Dawson was getting
if they
like,
want to portray him as a piggy,
but like Dawson was very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I would have been too. I think the other people were too, but they were just going along with it because they get a paycheck.
Dawson didn't care about a paycheck.
That shows something about his character.
Yeah, that he doesn't really care. Just kidding. About getting a paycheck.
He respects women.
Yeah, Larry's impressed with Dawson because he's not even a director, he's a PA who ended up sleeping with the leading lady, and that's someone he wants to be in business with. But he didn't say sleep with, he said bang the leading lady.
Gross. So when Dawson was given his pitch, the nasty pitch, and Dawson's going on about strippers and this and that, and I'm just like, okay, Dawson, stop.
Yeah.
The guy Larry was like, when he was said, deal, and then Dawson keeps going, and that guy goes, when someone tells you you got a deal, you zip your mouth.
Basically.
I know. I'm like, all that's gonna do is make them say, stop. Like, no, we're done. Because you're going to say something that they don't want in the movie.
Exactly. Back right out that deal.
Mm-hmm. Or you talk too much. Sometimes you only have a couple minutes to pitch.
Right.
So you got to know what you're saying. And Dawson was definitely making up on I was thinking too, Dawson should have had like a little recorder so he could record everything he's saying for the movie, because what are you gonna do when you have to write the script or
False
whatever?
Promises,
It's not even gonna be what you promised, because you're gonna go, oh, I forgot.
I'm sure he will change it up anyway.
Oh, he would.
But did you notice that when Dawson mentioned the stripper, it ended up being Jen's character? Who would it be that?
No,
because he said that he meets this girl at school that he likes, but it turns out she's a stripper.
Oh yeah, because
talking about Eve.
Yeah, I got that when he first meets the girl, because it was.
Where did he meet Eve again?
Well, remember she was the little one that just kept coming out of nowhere.
I know, but
where did he
where was the first place? Yeah, was it his house? No. Oh, it was the bus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, I think it was Jen he was talking about that.
But it was because he liked her.
Mm-hmm,
and in season 1 he did like her.
Yeah, he did.
Because remember, he was pulling it, pushing everybody aside.
Yeah.
She's mine. And it's like, oh my God.
Jen is cute.
But it is weird that he brings her into this.
And then at Pacey's workplace, he's on a call with Joey listening nearby. And right on cue, Joey brings him the papers he needs. And then he goes to continue his call.
Oh no, it was funny because I don't see these papers. Joe, and then she's, oh, they're right here, and he's, thanks. Like, I needed these as soon as she prints them to give them to him. Yeah, and she waited. She said he was on the phone, so he didn't need them. But yeah,
that's when he needed them.
Yeah.
And then when he went to continue his call, it turned out that Joey actually hung up instead of put him on hold.
Yeah.
She said,
not a
when
good
I walked
secretary.
in, I pressed the button, I thought it was hold.
How do you screw up hold?
Yeah, because Pacey said that she's such a smart girl, he thought this would be a little easier.
That was kind of an insult. I was like, oh.
It was, but you would think Joey would know how to do that. Yeah, oh my God, but then.
Yeah.
When the reporter comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Joey goes, do you have an appointment, miss?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when Pacey saw her, he perked up right away.
Oh, but then he looked at Joey, though, and he was like, oh, Joey's looking at me.
Like, gotta act different.
I know. I gotta act professional.
Yeah.
But I will say, if Joey wasn't around, you do wonder what that would have been, because Rich was all over her, too. So
Rich.
you just wonder how that would have been. Because he did have to change his way when Joey was watching
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Okay, but yeah, so then they have that meeting.
So, Jaycee, do you know that he met this woman before, Pacey?
Yeah.
I could tell by the look, but I didn't know.
Right, yeah, because
She didn't watch the episode.
No.
Yeah, because he met her at a, office.
With Emma. No, that wasn't with Emma.
No, that was a different thing. He was just there with Rich.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anyways, before talking, he didn't know her name or who she was, but she was like kind of like hinting like, you haven't questioned why you've been moving up so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of like that, and then she just kind of disappeared.
Like there's a reason,
Yeah.
and it's not because of your talent, sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was some episodes ago, so now she's finally back and might get some answers this time.
Well, that's why when you said, oh, they didn't give her a name, she's probably not coming back, and I'm like, oh, she's coming back because this is a good scene. Okay, but I gotta say something.
Yeah.
Does she have to wear a shirt that is open?
It's like only buttoned halfway.
I didn't even notice.
It was too sexy for that, okay?
She wants all the details, so she's gonna dress sexy and get men to talk.
But I'm just saying it's not her. What Joey was wearing was professional. She was buttoned.
Joey's not a reporter.
Well, I'm just saying this shit for her job.
I get it, yeah.
But that's what the reporter should have been wearing. Jaycee!
She knows her audience. She knows who she's interviewing.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna win this one, am I?
Nope.
I agree, though. I do think
no.
I did notice the outfit, and I thought, whoa. But
I thought,
it makes sense. The guys are going to open up and talk more to her.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like it. She didn't have to wear that.
She didn't, but it works.
But that was funny with Pacey's face when Joey easily agreed to make them coffee when he didn't want it, when she didn't want to make him coffee.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's because it's him.
Mm-hmm.
If it, like I said, if it was any other person, she would have made the coffee.
Yeah.
But it's Pacey, her friend,
Mm-hmm. Friend.
her epic love. So she's not gonna make him coffee.
Mm-hmm. And then Todd is directing a goth/rock music video of some kind. And that's when Dawson wakes up.
You gotta admit though that man has to take whatever job he's got because Dawson ruined his career.
Yeah. Well, that apparently what he was doing before in movies too was music videos. So
Really?
this is more of his natural element that he seems to like more.
But I'm just
so weird.
But I'm just saying he's got to take any job now.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps him making money.
Yeah. So before Dawson walked up, Todd was gonna have meaningless sex with an extra, he said, but she corrected him and said she's part of the band. So,
5 minutes. She walked away.
Mm-hmm. And then back at the office, the interview starts. And she's asking the question already to Rich, is Pacey's arrival and his rise in profitability had a direct correlation. And Rich says that all they know how predictable the
You actually listen.
Is.
You actually listen to what they said.
Yeah, I take notes in case anything comes up.
I was looking at their faces.
Basically, Rich just says that it was just a coincidence that everything went up like that.
Yeah, sure.
He thought he saw himself in Pacey, so he's like, "Come on, you can be a pig with me."
Ugh.
And then that's when Joey made her announcement about Jack being on the line.
That was
and then
funny.
she's like,
Jack's on the phone.
Yeah.
You can just hold all my calls. And then she goes, even from your roomie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Roommate.
Even him.
And then she's like, okay, my bad.
Okay, yeah, but then how did you like when she did whatever the heck she did? And went, like the noise, and Pacey's like smacking it.
I was laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And Pacey goes, what was he saying?
Yeah,
She's new or something.
Put him on hold, but she knew how to do that.
The button sticks.
And Rich is like, ah! It was funny.
And then Joey brings in the coffee.
Oh my god.
I love this scene.
Me too.
And she doesn't leave the room. She starts, preparing Pacey's coffee, saying he likes sugar. He won't drink it without it. And she's making a mess with ice.
Letting that woman know, this man's mine.
Well, and
Or
also
just trying
that
to
he
make
puts
him-
fruity pebbles.
Yeah.
Like a kid.
Yeah, trying to make him...
She's trying to make him not look professional and, and a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Joey.
Oh, yeah. But then, I'm just saying, for Rich and Pacey, how did you not know she wasn't going to do, like, when she...
Rich was watching
cream.
us, but of course he wanted to see what was going to happen.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
He was laughing. But when she said...
That far away.
The cup is right here. You're going way over here by her.
Here.
How do you not see what's about to happen?
That was so funny, though. I was like, oh.
And then she made Sadia spill her coffee, too, when they were trying to clean it up.
That's a funny scene.
Oh, but then Rich. Oh, come into my office. It's bigger. Yeah. So that you can, show off. But she's not interested in you, Rich.
No.
Because she sees right through you, you nasty. Where Pacey's not.
He's got to try, though, you know.
No. Who would want to with him, though? I don't get it.
Money talks.
Okay, so you would then.
No, not Rich.
Oh, so you do have standards.
I do. Some.
Some. Oh my god.
Some, yes.
And then Joey tells Pacey that he better hurry.
You don't want to miss your 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah. And then back on Todd's set, Todd tells Dawson a job is a job. You know, he shouldn't be upset. And Dawson just says he has a hard time doing something he doesn't believe in.
Todd does it all the time.
Yeah.
That's because Todd likes his paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to live in the big house. I don't blame him.
Right?
And Dawson said that while doing the movie, he kind of lost a big chunk of his soul. I didn't really understand that.
I didn't know he had a soul.
I mean, I knew he had a hard time with the reshoots.
Because it wasn't something he was into, or what?
Because it wasn't about him and Joey.
Oh, yeah, probably.
But then it was funny because Ty called Dawson a drama queen.
Well, he is.
And then Todd just gives him good advice about...
And gives him money?
No, about...
Oh, he does give money.
Yeah, it was just $10, though.
Yeah, he said, here's $10. Start your own movie.
Yeah, because he's like, if you don't want to make their movie, don't take their money.
Yeah.
You know, make your own movie with your own money or whatever, but yeah.
Dawson has no money. What is he talking about?
Well, yeah, it's $10 now, so.
Ooh, what's $10 gonna get him?
That's a start, Brittany.
Mm-hmm. What's $10 gonna get him?
Not much these days.
And then do we move to C.J.? Or is that the end?
No, we actually go back to The Office.
There is so much with The Office.
Yeah.
This whole episode was like The Office.
Yeah, we actually go back to The Office where Joey walks back into his office.
The fun scene.
The fun scene.
Because we're doing it.
Silence.
Oh my goodness.
And then this scene, we're going to do the reenactment again between Pacey and Joey. And it's going to be me and Brittany, with Brittany as Pacey and me as Joey.
No, not yet.
Action.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Not yet. It was a joke.
Brittany has to find her
Brittany
script.
Put all of her pages not in order.
Oh boy. Oh, you got it? Because I numbered mine, even though I know
you numbered them?
Yeah, just so I wouldn't get anything confused.
Damn, how did you have time to number them?
Oh, it's just 4 little pages.
You mean when I was talking too much to Jaycee?
No, when you guys were rehearsing, I numbered and underlined my parts.
I think I am in order now.
Okay.
Jaycee, are you the director?
Count us down.
Yes.
What was that?
Oops. Rocky sign.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys. That's my bad.
This is so entertaining.
That's my bad.
Okay. Yeah, Jaycee just accidentally pushed something off the table.
Ooh.
I wonder how that's going to sound on the mics.
Funny.
Because it was an echo.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready.
3, 2, 1, action.
Well, what was that earlier?
How do you know that woman?
The reporter? I've met her once at a function months ago. I didn't even know her name.
Why does that not shock me?
We were never formally introduced. I mean, would it have killed you to have acted professionally today?
Come on, Pacey. You guys are pigs. I mean, according to caveman standards, I'm not the professional type.
And what type is that? The type that can pour a cup of coffee without painting it all over the walls? Because you're not that type.
That's all an assistant is to you, isn't it? Just some chick who pours coffee.
I didn't realize that you wanted to be a career assistant.
Why do you think Rich fired Marcy? Because she's over 30. Have you even noticed the assistants here?
I feel like there is no good way to answer that.
They look like the Maxim girls out of the office out there.
I guess I had never noticed, because when I come here, it's to do my job, which I was actually pretty good at until you came here and sabotaged me.
Get real, Pacey. All I'm asking is for a little respect and a little human kindness.
But you see, that's the whole point. I don't have to respect you or be kind to you. You're my secretary.
Oh, that's the whole point? You request.
Woman, you are wrecking my head. Could you not just accept a temporary income with a smile and maybe a little grace?
No, not if this is how you plan on treating your future assistants. Frankly, Pacey, I'm beginning to understand the nickname.
What nickname?
They call you Witless.
Who calls me witless?
Well, I think that would be unprofessional of me to disclose such information.
Where was that professionalism when you were pouring cream down the reporter's leg?
Oh, please. Don't say reporter like you haven't burned that girl's name into your memory.
You know, I don't think this is the proper arena to vent your jealousy.
Jealous? Hardly. Oh yeah, I might have had some sort of psychotic lapse, but that was odd really, because why would I be jealous?
I don't know.
It's not like you'd ever be attracted to the shrewd business type, right?
Well, what does it matter? Because you're not jealous, right? You know what? I'd like to issue an apology. Take a letter, would you? You're going to need a pen and paper. Dear Miss Shaw, it was wonderful to see you this afternoon. No, go back. It was lovely to see you again. However, I would like to take this opportunity to apologize for my secretary's behavior because, you see, she's new and very bad.
I missed the last part. It was something moronic followed by something inane. Was that good?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know I messed up a couple times.
Hey, that sounded really good, though.
Ask our director.
I liked it. I was into it.
You were?
I think I noticed the line that got blended together. Because I don't think Pacey said woman. I think that's what Joey was going to say until he cut her off. But
no, I went back. He said something.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a woman, but he said something.
Yeah, because I look at my caption too. It said that she said woman, like you regress women. Yeah. I don't know, but yeah.
I liked it.
So that scene. Oh my god. It was so funny.
I think Pacey was showing Rich was rubbing off on him about not needing to give her respect and kindness for being a secretary.
That could be.
Yeah.
It's getting a big head.
But the scene was just so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Because Joey is jealous.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
But it's work.
But also, like, why is she jealous?
Pacey was jealous too, though.
Well, I know. But we all know he loves her. Why is she jealous? She seems to be the only person that can't figure out that they're supposed to be together.
That's why, I mean, she wants to be with him, I'm sure.
But
is that why he keeps saying she's his friend?
Probably.
She doesn't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
If she is or not.
Because that's why he said, why, like, you're not jealous, right? Because, hello? I mean, you clearly are.
Yeah.
You might want to figure that out. You know, she's the one that's holding their relationship back.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Because she's always done that. Even season 3 and 4, remember? It was always up to her.
She's wishy-washy.
Yeah. So, and that's why I said, if anyone has to worry, it's Pacey.
Oh, yeah.
To see what she really wants. You know, I mean, she's tried Dawson 10 times. So, I mean, you know, that's questionable.
Yeah.
But you can totally see the jealousy, and I love it. But this is their banter. It's like, okay, and I will say, I criticize the writers a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Every episode.
Yeah, you do. You do.
But this back and forth between Joey and Pacey.
It's entertaining.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't get how you can write this, but not the rest of it. Like, did they have different writers just for Pacey and Joey? Because
Probably.
I think that way, yeah.
Because it seems like Pacey and Joey storyline and like all their words and everything are always so good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they improvise.
And you know, I didn't realize how much Pacey says actually, and it's not in there.
Really?
Yes. Whenever I'm typing this, I go, "Dang, he did it again!" So I have to go back, hear it again, put it in. I'm like, it was in this one, the one we're doing. I was like, stop saying actually, because I gotta actually type it.
You gotta actually.
He's rubbing off on me. This isn't good.
Yeah, I feel like whoever got, because you get it from a fan site, right? Probably. That's where I got mine.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like they just watched the scene once and went off by memory sometimes.
Yeah, because sometimes it ain't what they say.
I mean,
wow.
It's like it is, but it isn't.
It's like they watched the episode live on TV, wrote down the lines, and that was it. Like, I feel like it would have been better if they had recorded the episode on tape to,
go back.
Yeah, but I don't think they did that. Because these were from 2003.
Whoa, that's old.
Yeah, that's where I got mine anyway. So,
but
I can see why they made mistakes if they did it that way by memory. But
yeah, he says actually a lot, and but even like the ones we did, or in the last episode we did together, I'm like, I keep saying actually,
because actually, Brittany.
Now we're gonna keep saying actually.
Maybe it's a Josh thing too.
That's what I was wondering.
Probably.
I was like, did he throw actually in there this many times?
I bet he did.
Well, no one else. Here's the thing. Sometimes with writers, you can tell if it's the writers or if it's not,
actually someone else.
Because you can learn from the rest of the actor or from the rest of the script.
Yeah.
If Joey's not saying actually 20 times, it's probably not the writers.
Right.
If Jen isn't saying actually, or Dawson, it's probably not.
That's interesting.
It's probably not the writers. And if it's one person that keeps throwing in actually every time I have to do it,
it's them.
It's probably that person. And so I am wondering if it's Josh. just throwing this in there.
And then after that little bickering, not little bickering, but
oh no, it was good.
Fighting,
it was so entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
They stare at each other for a couple of seconds and start making out on his couch. And then,
oh my god, it was so good.
And then Rich walks in though.
Brittany hates sex scenes unless it's Pacey and Joey.
Basically, yeah.
That's because it's Pacey and Joey.
Just an observation.
It's Pacey and Joey.
Well, then Rich really ruined it because he said he waited a week with his secretary.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. I know. That was the thing. I said ew. But Pacey and Joey freaking dated.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be together. So go away, Rich. Like,
right.
you don't know the backstory of these two.
Right.
Pacey's not you.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just jealous.
He is. Because he's got this hot secretary. And who likes him, clearly.
No one.
But it's like... But yeah, Rich is nasty when he said that. Because he's also... Like, there's just something about him that it just throws me off every time.
I don't like Rich.
Yeah, but he was gross. But then, Pacey. We're all pigs.
Mm-hmm.
But then they continue to keep kissing. I'm like,
yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, you didn't love it?
Oh, I did.
Wait a minute. You're telling me you didn't love that.
I thought it was cool. Cool.
I didn't even hear what you said the first time.
I don't know what she said either. Cynthia, you didn't like it?
No, it was good until I said Rich ruined it.
Oh, you wanted to see more.
No,
it
I'm
was
just,
steamy.
I didn't like how he just interrupted them is all.
I know.
Rich
Keep
is
letting him kiss. There's other people I don't want to kiss.
Because it seemed like that they're on the same page now, what they both wanted, so.
Finally.
Yeah, they're both jealous.
Finally.
Took this long.
And then we have a dinner scene with Graham, CJ, and Jen.
Oh, I have a question. How's Pacey gonna break the news to his new friend Dawson that
his new friend? Yeah.
well, last episode,
They became friends
again. So I'm just saying, how's he gonna tell his new friend that
Dawson's just got to get over it. He's got to man up and get over it.
Because they became friends because Pacey and Joey are not together.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Some things have changed.
Oh well.
In this episode.
Guess we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
So then the dinner scene, Grams ends up becoming the messenger kind of, except
the sex therapist.
Yeah.
That is so gross and disturbing on every
Who would say that to their grandma?
She's like, CJ? She says this. CJ thinks I'm a slut. Why would you tell your grandma that?
Well, she was talking to CJ, but...
No, because remember, they didn't want to talk to each other, so they were going through Grams. And I'm like...
Still,
they were looking at each other, too, when they were talking.
They were, but they were trying to they were making Grams do it. But
indirectly, yeah.
I was just like...
I guess Jen is just that comfortable with Grams.
Well, she is. She loves talking about sex. She loves talking about Graham's sex life. It's like...
I mean, and Grams, too, asked what was going on between them, so...
Oh, and did you see Graham's face? She's all...
Mm-hmm.
Like, ooh, I'm getting the tea. And it's like... But this is your granddaughter.
Well, she's grown now. She is. She's an adult.
So your grandma would want to know about your sex life.
I talk about it with my mom. Not my grandma.
Okay, but we're talking about your grandmas.
It'd be awkward. But, I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
And the other thing is, but I just don't get why Grams would want to hear it. I'd be like this.
She had no choice. She was right there.
She could get up and walk out or say, this discussion is between the two of you. And
I know she knows Jen was upset and she loves her Jen. So,
also, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
She says CJ's the best. Tell CJ he's the best I've ever had.
So why doesn't she do it more?
That was my thing. I was like, if you clearly like him and he clearly likes you and he's the best, what's the problem?
Right.
She did say that having nice pecs and a good six-pack can only go so far.
True.
I know, but she said he's the best she's ever
best
had.
I ever had. By Drake.
Maybe like
no, that's Lil Wayne, isn't it?
I don't know.
Don't
it anyway.
But maybe Jen wants, like, what she did with Charlie, she wants to, like, have a more of an emotional relationship with him than physical.
Wait, with Charlie?
No, I said, like, Charlie, she wants to get to
I was going to say, Charlie, that was all physical. There was no emotional. So does she want physical like Charlie, but
I think
emotional like Dawson?
Both.
Yeah, she wants both, yeah.
That'd be the best of both worlds.
Yeah, well... How often does that happen?
Rare.
But,
because men only want one thing, so I don't know what she wants.
But it was just funny how he did say that he did have nice pecs under he mumbled it.
He probably does. I don't know. Huh?
Does Eddie?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Now you got me wondering. Anyway.
Oh my god.
But he does say that he's sorry to Jen. They say sorry to each other.
He's got to say sorry now. She just said he's the best she's ever had.
True.
Is this where we go back to Dawson?
Well, yeah, but before that, Jen and CJ kind of make things up and
run off.
No.
To go have sex.
No.
With Grams there.
Well, that's the thing. Grams knows what they're about to do.
I guess at that point, whatever.
They're adults. So.
Grams needs to go for a drive or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so back in Larry's office.
Did you know that the stripper's name was Sunset?
Why would they pick that name? That's... No. They could have come up with a million better things than Sunset.
And then... Well, what's Eve? It could be...
Oh, that's what I was thinking of, too.
Is that her stripper name?
No, it's like evening. Like sunset.
Oh! I thought you were talking about Eve, the character.
And then...
That's what I am talking about.
Her name was Evening? I'm confused.
Like, how can Sunset relate to Eve's name?
Oh.
As a reference.
Oh.
Like, if it was parallel to Dawson's life.
Yeah. Like, why would he pick sunset? Well, because if you're going off Eve, you could say Eve, it was like, came from evening.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's why.
And then Larry suggested the name for the movie
Yeah,
to be
Sunset
Stripped.
Oh my god. No.
Which, if it was a porn movie, that would be fine.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, because her name's Sunset.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. But yeah, Sunset Stripped. You know what I wonder? If anyone ever tried to take ideas from like TV show
I'm sure.
stuff. Like,
sure.
You know, on shows or movies, when they make a movie inside the show or movie,
Uh-huh.
if people go, oh, you're right, that is a good name, or that is a good line, or that is a good character name. Like, I just wonder those things.
I could see it.
Because maybe they just set someone else up for success.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were talking about if someone took a show and made like some kind of porn reference like out of it or something.
No.
Well, they probably do.
They probably do.
Like,
Dawson's making a movie, and someone might go, I'll jot all that down. That sounds good.
I just thought that's where you're going at first, yeah. And then Larry wants a minimum of
three nude scenes. That's disgusting.
Oh, yeah. Not including the strip club scenes.
And she's in high school. She don't need to go to strip club. She don't need to go to strip club that much.
She's 18, I guess, but it's awkward. It's weird.
What if you walk in and see your teacher?
I'm sure it's happened. Actually, I know it's happened to girls. It's happened to somebody I know.
I know, you told us.
There was something Larry said, I can't find it now, but he said something about a movie, it's a good movie with teen girls taking off their clothes or something like that. I was like, he needs to be on a list.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
He does, because
he said that's a good movie when you see teen girls. Yeah, teen girls about their boobs or something.
Yeah, he wanted to see the teen girls strip and take off their clothes. And I'm like, that's disgusting. I don't want to see that, okay?
No.
I don't want to be that, and I don't want to see that.
Exactly.
And I don't think we should teach people that they should see it either.
No.
Because that's what makes disgusting men.
Exactly.
Is when you think that it's okay. Yeah. And it's disturbing that that's Hollywood.
Yes, so disturbing.
Yeah, sex sells.
It does.
Are we done with that scene?
Yeah, I was just trying to find that line.
Oh, well, it was something like that.
I got it. Larry says there's always room for a movie in which teen girls take their clothes off. So, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Ugh.
Disgusting.
Guess there's a lot of pedos.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so,
that's why I do feel like women should work more on set, because they can somewhat try to protect the girls.
Very true.
Because sometimes you do get actors that are that age, and they're supposed to take their clothes off. Not my daughter.
Messed up. Why would parents allow that? But they do.
Yeah,
anything
because they're getting. I was gonna say paycheck. Not for me. I would.
No.
Yeah, so after some thinking, Dawson changes his mind. He doesn't want to do it.
Well, yeah, he got that $10. He thinks he's rich. He thinks he's rich.
No, but good for Dawson for sticking up for his beliefs.
Mm-hmm. But I have a question. How much money does Dawson have?
None.
Okay.
And we don't even know how much money he was offered for this either.
Enough to make it.
Because at first Heather was shaking her head and like, don't say it, but Dawson says he's sure about it.
Dawson's always sure.
And right away, Larry's like, let's look at our director's list to see who can get on this by the end of the week.
So, did you see how Dawson walked out smiling?
Yeah, because he was happy. He was satisfied, yeah.
Yeah, like...
He did right by... I think Mitch would have been proud of him.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't see Dawson doing a movie or a film with girls taking their shirt.
No, that's not Dawson's style.
No, I mean, he was... Remember, he wanted... Jen. Wasn't it Jen that wanted to put some sex into that high school movie?
Yeah.
And he said no.
Yeah, more than one person said that to him.
Like, we're barely going to get a kiss out of this. Like, nothing else is happening.
Yep.
So that's just who Dawson is.
Yeah.
Remember, he said he hated watching movies that, like, involved kissing. And people kissing at the movies. And he just... Not PDA.
No.
And then this is when Pacey goes to see Joey at work now. At the end of the day. So this is the second scene.
So the girl is working 2 jobs still.
Yeah, yep. So office by day. Office by day, bar by night.
Oh, and so she just has time off now?
Yeah, because spring break. Yeah, so nobody's really in there. At least no college kids.
Well, then I'm surprised they need her. Well, she's bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
Unless everybody else is on vacation.
They probably pay her less.
Because Emma's gone, so...
And Eddie.
Yeah, so, well, I did see
the new bar.
Yeah,
the one Emma was Googling
fantasy about, yeah. So just those two, apparently. But yeah, this is a scene at the end. And we have another reenactment with now Brittany and Jaycee. And Brittany, you're Pacey, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Jaycee's Joey.
Yeah.
She's happy to be.
I am.
Joey.
I'm excited. Oh.
Why, you like being Joey?
I just like reading scripts.
I did like how he was helping her put things away while they were talking.
He's a gentleman. What can I say?
Sometimes.
I just eye roll to her, okay?
Yeah. I get a lot of those from Brittany.
That's because you're always being negative towards Pacey.
Okay, ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, action.
Hey, Mr. Witter, what can I get you?
Oh, nothing actually. I'm kind of partial to this jacket.
Not the best of first days, I'll admit.
No. But I'm of the opinion that some worlds should never collide. Plus, how are you ever going to take me seriously? I got it. Now that you know the guys call me witless.
I don't know, my whole jealousy act really didn't showcase my best features.
Actually, I kind of like that part.
You were just hoping she and I would wrestle.
What kind of man do you take me for?
I guess I'm just not used to office combat. I'm more of a drunk wrangler.
That's good news, actually, because I wanted to tell you, don't quit your night job.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean that under no circumstances do I want to see you in my place of work again, regardless of how hot you look in pinstripes.
You're firing me?
Yeah, but I mean, can you think of any better solution?
Is this because of the whole coffee thing, Pacey? Because I can make coffee, and I can serve it and everything. I'm nothing if not a professional server.
It's not about the coffee thing, okay?
Then what's it about?
Joe, how can you expect me to concentrate if you're around all day?
Am I really that much of a distraction, Pacey? I mean, my desk is outside of your office. You can't even see me.
But I know you're there, and I would not have come as far as I have if you were 5 feet away from me all the time. I just wouldn't. Trust me.
Really? And why is that?
Okay. Now you're just milking this for all that it's worth, aren't you? Fine. I wouldn't have been able to concentrate because every time you're 5 feet away, or 25 feet away from me for that matter, there's really only one thing that I want to do.
Do tell. I'm sorry, Mr. Witter. I don't think I can work for you anymore.
Fine. Just remember that I fired you.
No. I quit. You have to let me keep my dignity.
Okay. But if I fire you, then you get severance pay.
Well, just remember, you'll never find another girl like me.
I prefer to think of my secretaries as women, but okay.
Well, enough of that. I think we can both agree that this wasn't the best idea.
No doubt. My current thinking is that relationships make terrible platforms for multitasking.
Pity that. I was looking forward to seeing you on a regular basis.
Well, I just have to make a point to make more time then, don't I? Or won't I? You almost done here?
I just had to close up the register.
Well, that's excellent, because, I was thinking. I just happen to live right across the street.
I was thinking that too.
Really? What a coincidence.
I'll be right there.
I'll see you soon. Hey, you think there's any chance you might be willing to wear that secretary's outfit?
You had your chance.
We'll talk about that later.
And see. So then he does leave Joey's
Oh
wedding.
my God.
What?
Eddie!
Oh, my boy Eddie is
She
showing
hears
up.
a hey from behind her, and when she turns around, it's Eddie.
My man
Now, I have a
is
question.
back.
I have a question, though.
Yeah.
Did Eddie walk through the same door Pacey walked out of?
Yeah. How'd they not see each other? Different
Yeah,
directions.
because it was right after.
And how did she not, like, click? That, I don't know. It was weird.
That it was him before she turned around.
Yeah, I don't know.
She knows because she wasn't expecting him, probably.
Well,
I mean,
know,
if I wasn't
but
expecting a person, like, I mean, I wouldn't think it was them.
it was just weird. I was like, all of a sudden he's just standing. Like, and the other thing, how did he not see when he was about to walk in that they were a little too close?
Yeah, maybe he didn't care.
Because they weren't exactly hiding it.
No.
So I don't get how. And you think he just walked in without actually stopping, thinking? You know what I mean? Before he just walked right in.
Mm-hmm.
Like Eddie,
Yeah.
but Eddie, he likes to think before he does
Right.
stuff. So he wouldn't just walk right in.
No.
So Jack would,
Mm-hmm.
but not Eddie. So you would think that if he stood there, he would either he would have seen it, or
Right.
he would have heard them talk. I mean, think Pacey kind of said out loud by the door about wearing the secretary's outfit. It's
you're right.
And then she responded out loud, basically, no. I mean, how did he not? I don't get it.
He might have not cared, Brittany.
I know, but he's bad.
Yeah. I love me some Eddie.
Okay, so after this whole episode, you still want her to be with Eddie? Really?
I didn't say that. I just like Eddie, so I'm excited he's back.
Oh my God. Cynthia, what do you think?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that he was so close like that and didn't notice anything.
I don't get it.
But this isn't the first time this has happened in this show.
Oh, yeah. It happens all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's always standing right there. We just can't see them until they're right there.
Ooh.
But yeah, I didn't like that he's back.
I do.
I do. Oh my God. But it will ruin Pacey and Joey.
I might just add some flair, some drama.
We don't need that.
Yeah, we do. It's a drama.
Not in this show. I want them to be happy.
Well, it's a drama.
I want them together. Okay, and we're almost to the end. I don't need more Eddie.
Just some spice.
No. The rest of it can have spice. Just leave these two alone.
What fun would that be?
Well, it's like if this isn't going on, then there's something probably going on with Audrey or Jen.
She hasn't even been seen since she hit rock bottom. So, that's the whole thing. We ever going to see her again?
No.
It's like once she went to rehab, they just were like, oh, we'll just write her off the show.
Probably.
Yeah, Dawson did visit her that one time, but that was it.
Well, and again, this is Jack's third episode
Mm-hmm.
of not being here, so...
They talked about him.
Roomy! You're roomy. So I think it was a great episode.
I liked it a lot.
The A storyline was perfect, which is The Office. Well, in case everyone doesn't know.
Yeah.
That was good.
It was.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't like the C storyline. I feel like that was, I don't even know. They're both kind of, I was going to say Jen, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think Jen, yeah.
Because I feel like Dawson learned something.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And he finally stood up for what he believes in. So for me, I guess I'll go first. For me, I would say that my high was all of Pacey and Joey. The low was Eddie coming back.
My high, I liked when Joey spilled the creamer. My low was probably the way what's his name? Rich talked to Joey. He was just a...
He's a pig.
Yeah, disrespectful.
That's all they say in this episode.
Yeah, so my low would be same like Larry. The other
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Him too.
Every word that came out of his mouth. And then my high would be, at least for a moment, was seeing that Joey and Pacey were on the same, page now of what they wanted. So.
Oh, and also A+ for the kissing.
Oh, Brittany. We know you think that.
And then rating?
I give it a 9.
I say 8. Brittany.
What in the heck?
It's her opinion.
What did you not like about this? Why would you give it an 8?
It's her opinion.
Like I said, I didn't like Larry, and I didn't like how Eddie kind of just ruined Joey and Pacey's progress in the episode.
But because of Larry, it made Dawson stand up for himself and for women, basically.
Yeah, no, I just hate that a lot of guys like Larry exist in the industry. So
yeah.
Oh my god, you gave it an 8. Okay.
What do you give it?
A 10.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just wanted to hear it.
I mean, with Pacey and Joey kissing and all their chemistry and, oh my god, it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
And basically, again, the whole episode being about them.
It was good.
It was great. Again, more episodes like this.
Characters.
Characters.
Oops. I said that all weird because my hand was pushed up on the latch.
So, Cynthia, who's your best and worst?
my best was.
So the big. I know. I have a feeling I know. Go ahead. Don't say it. Go ahead.
Well, I'm trying to remember what my.
No, actually, I think I know who Jaycee's is. Okay, go ahead.
I said Pacey, but I don't remember why. Besides for.
Oh my god, you don't even know why she picked him, you guys.
Well, I finished this late last night, so that's why I can't remember why I put his name.
I understand.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess he did realize that he couldn't work with Joey, so that's something.
She said, I guess.
I can't. Did he even say he was sorry to her?
I don't know. Probably not. No.
C.J. actually did apologize to Jen.
Well, he did call her a slut.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to choose. But the worst, of course, is Larry.
Oh, God.
So. And yours?
Yeah. Oh, well, my best is Eddie. Because he's back. No, I'm just kidding. I just had to see Brittany's face. My best.
I'm like, he didn't even have a speaking part.
Is Joey, because I like the way she acted during the meeting. It was funny with that girl.
He did say, hey.
He did. And then my worst was...
You hate Rich.
It was Rich. I don't like Rich at all. What?
I am so surprised.
I didn't pick Pacey?
No, I'm surprised that you didn't pick Todd.
Why would I pick Todd?
Well, because he gave Dawson this great idea to walk away from the film. I thought you were going to say, like, Todd's this great person all of a sudden. I didn't know you had a thing. I didn't know you had a thing for Joey.
I thought it was funny, the stuff Joey was pulling.
Yes, but it wasn't professional.
No, it wasn't, but it was funny. It was so funny. It was petty. I'm petty.
Are you learning from Joey?
I am. I got a few tricks up my sleeve now.
Oh my god. Alright, so for me, I picked the best was 1000% Pacey for the win.
Go figure.
He took Joey out to dinner. He bought her dinner.
He was a gentleman.
He's trying to...
But he insulted her.
There you go. That's what I should have said.
What?
About Pacey being the best.
I don't know.
Why? Because like you said, he was being a gentleman and trying.
Yes. And unlike Joey, who doesn't know what the hell she wants Eddie, Dawson, someone else, I don't know. But Pacey just wants her.
True.
And no matter what she does, like, he's just always gonna love her. And he's just so freaking sweet, cute, everything. Like, ugh. Like, he made those scenes. Joey was a part of it, yes.
Yeah.
But their chemistry, you can't deny.
No.
And he did somewhat apologize at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, he realized he couldn't work with her, so he fired her.
Very true. So he fired her.
Yeah, make sure she got that severance pay.
Yes, exactly. She said she wanted to quit, and he goes, "No, I have to fire you."
Yeah.
But that actually looks bad on Joey's resume.
It does.
She worked for one day and got
She just
fired.
won't talk about it.
She won't put it on a resume.
I wouldn't.
1 day's work.
Mm-mm.
That was what, $100?
Yeah.
Maybe about, yeah.
So he was best. And I mean but see, here's the thing. If Rich would have made a move on Joey, Pacey would have cut that off.
Oh, he would have.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who's yours?
That producer, Larry.
Yeah.
He was so gross. First, he was someone, Natasha. Not a good actress, but, she's hot and everything. And then the teenagers.
Yeah, then about his TMI, about his seat.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
prostate.
I don't need to know that. That's
that was
gross.
Like right off the bat.
Yeah, he tells his, probably the assistant.
It's his assistant.
Where's my
floaty? The floaty. Pool floaty.
So gross.
I was confused. I'm like, why does he have a pool floaty?
Right.
There's no pool.
Is he swimming?
Yeah.
He's going swimming on his break.
And I guess that helps. So.
Yeah.
And then remember he goes, I can't sit too long. Is this over yet? It's like, ew. That's gross. And you're that high up?
Mm-hmm.
I think you might need to, retire.
Yeah.
But he was just being so perverted, and it was gross, and it reminded me
all the jokes about kids. Ugh.
Yeah, but it takes you back to all of the stuff going on that's come out.
Oh yeah,
in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
So it was nasty. Just like I said, whenever they would rub Todd's shoulders or Natasha rubbed Dawson's, I was like,
yeah.
All right, well that's Nickelodeon right there.
Yep. Because Heather even told Dawson herself that Larry is the horniest man alive, a world-class pervert, and he's on his third wife who's 23.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
And which doesn't stop him from looking at Heather's chest. So,
oh no.
And she says she doesn't mind because they're great.
Well, but did you hear her? She told Dawson,
yeah,
you're looking too.
For the past 20 minutes.
He probably was.
Well, then he was like, I don't know what to say or do after this.
What would you do?
I don't
know. So yes, I love this episode, unlike you guys. What's the next episode?
Episode 18, Love Bites.
Bites. Love bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust.
Yep. Thank you for joining
Thank you for having me. This was fun.
Yeah,
yes.
We always love having you on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to really get into it next time.
Ooh.
What's the next time she'll be here?
Episode 21.
Oh, okay.
But we have something up our sleeve.
Oh.
As long as it works out.
Yeah.
We
gotta figure out the technical side of it.
We shall see.
Us unprofessionals need to figure out how to do this.
Because we'll be in different locations by then, right?
No.
Oh, it'll still be here?
Yeah.
Okay,
I wanted to do it in person.
In a different house.
That's a set different location than this room previous.
Oh. Yeah, you wanted to do it in there?
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just wondering so I can think ahead.
The new place.
Like, because you said the room's bigger, so maybe that'd be better for a camera to get all of us in one shot.
Yeah.
So.
Yay.
We'll see. I think we might still need a tripod if we don't find somewhere to lean the phone up against.
But yes. Did you want to tell them what we're trying to do?
I think I already kind of...
Yeah.
We're trying to record ourselves.
Yeah. So we can show you guys.
Not the whole episode, though.
No.
Heck no.
This part.
A scene in episode 21, and I'm sure you'll all guess what the scene is.
If you've seen the show, maybe not me because I haven't, so I don't know what scene this is.
Right.
No, but the fans,
I'm
sure, will just hint it has to do with all three of the characters, so who we have been portraying. So yes, it will be fun.
I'm excited.
Me too.
All right. See y'all next time.
Thanks for listening.
Yep. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Duo Chat. If you want to chime in with your opinion about the episode and the show we discussed, you can email us at duochatpodcast@gmail.com. And to keep up with updates about the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube at Duo Chat Podcast. And give us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. We would appreciate it.